Hey, Choice here. Thank you so very much for joining me again for another session of Choice Spirit. Here, I think I want to speak a little bit about energy again. Each time I bring a little bit more, because sometimes it's a lot to absorb at one time, and it's impossible to get to all the aspects and everything. And also, we don't know. We don't know what's going on like that to be able to try to to share anything about anything. So we can only speculate and share whatever we know firsthand by firsthand experience or something like that. But like anything, for everyone is different. For everyone is different. There is no one thing that fits all. It's just that way, you know. So everything is unpredictable. What happens is we happen to tune in. Things are shown to us just when we need things, as we need the message, as we desire a message or ask a question or have a feeling about something or an urging about something. It seems that the message or the answer to the question, someone comes along and delivers the perfect message that we've been longing for, asking for, needing for. You know, it's like someone just comes along and says something at just the right time. And so that's one of those things, you know. I speak off the top of my head, really, just whatever comes to me. And whoever or whomever the message finds, or whoever finds the message, may it be right on time. Right on time. So, but now I'm speaking about energy and how we use our energy. How we use our energy. Our energy can be spent foolishly. Spent like how we spend money. Our energy is our currency. It is the true currency of all of this physical world. It's how people are using energy to make a living, to bring other human beings into the planet, onto the earth, to live life, to have relationships. Everything takes energy. Period. All energy is circulating in all types of ways. So we have this energy, and we can either use it wisely or we can use it foolishly. We can use it for the growth of ourselves and others, for enhancing the lives of ourselves and others, or we can use it to be destructive. We can use it to be on silly things that may not seem silly to us until after life goes by and we say, wow, what did we do with all of our time? What did we do with all of our energy? What did we do with ourselves and our time? And when we look over our lives, we may have had our time wrapped into foolishness, worried about foolishness. Let me not call it foolishness. Okay, let me find another word for it. Having our mind time absorbed into something that is not serving us in the best possible way. It's not always the best way to use our energy. It's just, we're just using it. We're just giving it away. It's a free for all. Whoever calls, hello. Whoever knocks on the door, hello. Whoever, whomever, whatever. That's where we give it. But when we're a little more knowledgeable about the fact that we have a certain amount of energy, a certain amount of energy that we will use throughout this lifetime. I mean, energy can never be destroyed. It will never be, you can't do away with energy. Energy is always present. It's always there, and it will always be here. There's no making more energy or getting rid of energy, destroying energy. Energy will always be here. So when you give over your energy, when you use your energy, you are injecting, giving your energy to something else or to someone else. It's not really wasted. It goes somewhere, but perhaps you might have been able to make better decisions had you with your energy, had you been a little more, or if you are a little more deliberate about how you invest your energy and see it as an investment, where it be loving someone, raising your children and just putting a lot of energy into loving them and nurturing them, and also, or putting more energy into yourself so that you can be that energy supply for your children and or your spouse or your loved one, so that you may be of a power source for all that you aspire to do, be, and have, for all that you intend to share with others. May you be that power source in a way where you have the energy to do that, never forsaking yourself. Never forsaking yourself. Never ever forsaking yourself. It's like having a battery. What good is it if it's dead? You gotta charge it. You gotta keep it charged. Must keep it charged. Same way with us. And how do we do that? We keep ourselves charged by being in nature, by meditating, through prayer, through affirming, through loving, and keeping our hearts open for that is pure, for that eternal love to continue to supply us the energy that we need, so that we may invest that energy into people that we are guided and directed to have that relationship with. Because remember, I said all relationships are divine. All relationships have its purpose. There is no coincidence, no mistakes. Everything is divine and divine purpose, divine order, and there's a divine purpose. But know that we are creating and we are calling forth these different things that come into our time and space, if you will. So we sometimes had, and we ask, and by some way it was made available to us, regardless to whether or not we remembered that we did ask. And so there we will invest a little energy to discover what it is that we need to evolve through, grow through, or learn in this time and space, in the moment, with whatever or whomever comes into that space, or whatever experience we're having in that moment. Is something that we have called forth in some way, somehow. And so there is an asking and there is a giving in that moment. And a lot of times, if we are not mindful about how we're using our energy, we may miss the message by indulging in things that are just taking our energy. There's just raping us of our energy, and that is not really to our best interest, but it's something that we're just allowing to have because we're not having any, we have not focused or set the attention or made ourselves available for that came to us after we asked for what came to us. Instead, we're distracted doing other things, spending our energy foolishly in other things and sometimes even in other people that do not mean us well. You know, so they come in disguise, and we miss by not being in tune with our eternal guidance system, without being in tune with our true self and our true guidance, and the all that is the eternal love, the that is has our soul here on purpose, on purpose. So a quick word. I know I sound like I was all over the place, just trying to reach a few points to pull it all together. Okay, everything is divine. Every relationship is divine. We have called for, we have asked for, everything has shown up in our lives. And then based on that, we need to know how to use and discern how to use our energy as an investment rather than spend it foolishly. Much love. Choice here. Namaste.